Here I go again. Okay, so back to please everybody, let's start investigating the foundation of our churches here in America. So I'm going to really fast try to just get your pen and paper out and go look into these things. And like I say, I have a playlist that you can look at these things. I've already collected them. I've watched every single one of these videos more than one time. And my playlist is called Churchgate. Okay? So, our generation and our parents' generation is what we need to look at. And if you are studying things such as understanding that, our country isn't based on Christianity, like churches try to convince us that they are, okay? They're based on Freemasonry. Okay? So, we've got to stop with the denial, stop with making excuses for these things, okay? Look at the obelisk in Washington, D.C. Okay, just, hello? All right? Let's stop fooling ourselves. So, the keywords were Puff Graham at the time. And the whole media propaganda. And that's how Billy Graham's crusade started. Were there preachers before him? Of course. But it started with Billy Graham. Okay? There's a reason why they say he's the forerunner of apostasy in our land. Don't underestimate a father figure. The father makes children, okay? Spiritually speaking, literally speaking. It was, and I'm just going to throw some stuff out there so that you understand how my brain is processing the bigger picture. Because I'm all about hashtag bring down the ring, okay? And this Billy Graham, this stuff is not an accident. You know this. That's what God is trying to reveal to us by showing us these bigger entities of these principalities, okay? These forces of darkness. These forces of darkness, they're so hidden, they're so secretive. It's, it's the Bilderbergs, it's the EU, it's the UN, it's the CIA, it's the Freemasons, it's the Knights of Malta, it's the Illuminati. It's just, there's like 110 different words to describe the basic same vision, the same goal, the same mind, the same thought process, the same plan. All right? There's all these offshoots. So how do we parallel this? We parallel this like looking at the Christian roots of the tree, of the TBN tree, of the churches in America. Billy Graham is the roots of that tree. Or maybe he's just a huge, okay. In my mind, the CIA came first, 1947. And then Billy Graham came on the scene. And then, so that's how you go with that. You see how, things just keep evolving for this mind control and this brainwashing, okay? You can't underestimate that. So the bigger picture is I'm begging you, please, we've got to start looking at these details. Okay? We've got to look at the details of the patterns that these things all mirror. Okay? So what? So that seems like a lot of years between 1947 and the late 50s or the early 60s, of the Billy Graham Crusades and whatnot. And TBN and CBN and PTL didn't really come on the scene until the early 70s. So I guess maybe that's a 10-year propaganda machine to, till the soil, I guess, and get America ready for the seeds that they were going to plant. And my testimony is only going to make sense if more people speak up and talk about how these churches destroyed your faith. More people need to speak up about this. Boy, it's high time for police around here. People, and here's the thing. You've got to stop telling yourself that nobody believes you. You need to stop telling yourself that just because people don't believe you in your circle, I'm telling you, it's designed that way. That's oppression. That's the mystery of iniquity. That's how predators work, okay? They deny, minimize, and blame. That's how they keep you victimized and re-victimized. That's what their ultimate goal is. Okay? They want you to be so beaten down, they think that you just can't get on your feet. That you'll lose hope. That you'll just give up. I'm telling you that as you are connected to these false teachers, it is the fog that has you ensnared, that has your spirit ensnared. It's the fog. It's not sin in your life that's keeping you from being all that you can be. And I'm telling you, why? Because that's not how God operates. God doesn't say, make sure you're perfect, make sure you're sinless, then I'll put you on the right path. It's not how God works, okay? I'm so sick to death of how churches try to just shame you and blame you and make you feel like you're not good enough for the kingdom of God. You're not good enough for their church. I'm sick of these people. That's what Ezekiel 34 is talking about. Please read the whole book. The whole chapter. Please. I feel like crying again. God did not say, make sure you're perfect. This is what the work out your own salvation with fear and trembling means, people. God says in his word that he will prune you, okay? I just feel like crying. Because, dang it. Because you know, whatever your lifestyle is, you've been shamed for it. You could have domestic abuse happening in your family, and you're trying to talk to the church people, your supposed brothers and sisters, for counsel, for wisdom, for fellowship, for help, and they just shame you. You know what I'm talking about. I gotta get a drink. God is really mad about this oppression. And I'm telling you, everything that it says in Ezekiel 34 is going to confirm what I'm telling you. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I know it because I've seen how it is about this bigger picture that I'm telling you. Like these deaf children. God Dang it. These deaf children who are being molested by priests. Churches are like this. People are like this in the world. There's nowhere to go. There's no accountability. There's no accountability. And people don't make it to the finish line, okay? People give up. Because they don't see any hope. They don't see hope in humanity. You know what I'm talking about, people. So I'm begging you, encourage one another to start talking about these things. Watch these documentaries to understand your voices are going to carry, they're going to be uplifting, they're going to be encouraging. Hi, may I please have a large strawberry cherry Dr. Pepper, please? I like that stuff.
I have a large strawberry cherry Dr. Pepper. That'd be $2.47.
All right, thank you. We need to rise up, people. This is what I am ultimately, is an advocate. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for Jesus, for myself. I'm my number one advocate. I haven't met anyone yet who stands up for me. I haven't. So that's what life has taught me to do. It's taught me how to stand up and be my own advocate. And through that, I'm trying to be an advocate for you. I want you to tell your stories. If all you do is put the camera on a rock or a pretty tree or, a creek and tell your story. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to name names. Just start getting out there. Start telling your story. Let people know that we're not crazy, that we're not alone. You're going to get a lot of support. It's going to start happening. I just started this YouTube channel. It was my goal for 2017. And I'm getting support. It's starting to happen. It's going to happen for you too. And don't even worry about monetizing your YouTube. Don't even think about any of that yet. Just start practicing. We don't have time to sit around writing biographies. I don't even own a computer or a typewriter. Do you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow isn't promised. We got to get our stories out there. We got to give God the glory. We have to let people know this is how we're going to endure to the end. Okay? That's my encouragement to all of you. Because we overcome him by the word of our testimony. I believe it with all my heart and soul. I believe it for you. If I'm the only one who has the faith to believe in it, then just go on my faith for a while, okay? And then let the works of the faith prove itself into your life as you go, okay? So I'm just gonna say I love you right now, and I just feel so deeply about this stuff. I can't control my feelings and my tears, and I just can't. I have got to be authentic to myself. I've got to live free. I can't quench it. And I'm going to tell you some more stories because I'm ranting about churches, remember? So, all right, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be right back. Bye-bye.